Hello everybody. Today I'm reviewing Geogaddi by Boards of Canada. I have just finished listening to this album for like the fourth or fifth time. I kind of lost count. And I was watching it with the fan-made like movie for the album, which I will link in the description below because I think it kind of helps visualize a lot of the ideas and themes of the album. I'm not going to try to spoil that much about the album, but I'll just let you know this is a rabbit hole. Once you start listening to it, if you start diving a bit deeper into the themes, the meanings behind these songs, you're going to end up in some weird places and you're going to have to dig a bit deep or just watch some like 50-minute description video or something. Geogaddi is a weird album because it rides this line between like art and music, and what I mean by this is like it's so artistic to the point where it almost leaves that realm of being like enjoyable music. It doesn't leave it, but I think it rides that line very fine. The only other albums I would describe that way that I've listened to would be Soundtracks for the Blind by Swans and Mount Eerie by the Microphones. The album is constantly eerie and creepy, but at the same time it can be very comforting and nostalgic. It weirdly kind of moves in between these two things like effortlessly. The best way I could describe the album very simply, it's like reminiscing about your childhood, and then maybe you remember a few of the fucked up things that happened when you were a kid. That's just kind of how it feels. It feels like looking it back into your past, but kind of looking at all aspects of it, not just the positive parts. Now, there is a ton of like details that if you haven't listened to the album, I don't want to like spoil. I'll just say there are a lot of themes of like Satanism, especially with the album being exactly 66 minutes and 6 seconds. That's done intentionally with the final track, Magic Window, which is like a minute and 30 seconds of just pure silence. A lot of the tracks on here, I can't really say I like. I can't really say I dislike. I find them incredibly interesting, but I don't necessarily like love them. There are some tracks that are really good. My favorites are Alpha and Omega, Over the Horizon Radar, and 1969. Despite 1969 being pretty creepy, I think it's the best display of Boards of Canada's ability to balance this super eerie, creepy feeling as well as the comforting nostalgia that they usually have in their songs. It's really weird because some songs sound like this, and the other songs are like this. And they got me feeling completely different ways. It's a really interesting album, and that's why I compared it to something like Mount Eerie by the Microphones, because I appreciate it so much for its like artistic decisions, but as music, I'm kind of indifferent on it. I think some things go on for a bit too long. I think some decisions feel kind of odd, but I get how they support what Boards of Canada was trying to do. I don't know if this is an album I would return to often for the music alone. Because of that, I'm going to give Boards of Canada, Geogaddi, a 9 out of 10. It's an amazing album. It's incredibly captivating, interesting, and esoteric in a way that doesn't feel too forced. But at the same time, I don't necessarily enjoy a lot of the music. I just am endlessly captivated by it. So, you know, make of that what you will. Tell me what you think of Boards of Canada and Geogaddi in the comments below. How many other albums you would like me to review, and feel free to join the Discord in the description below. Sorry I've been gone for like 3 weeks. I've been doing school stuff and traveling. I'm back on it though. The reviews are coming and probably some new videos as well. So thank you for watching and have a good day.